Hey guys, I'm back. This is me making my review on episode 11 of Digimon on Universe Apply Monsters. We get to find out so many things. On this different things, different outcomes. Like for example, we know that that there's a digital C E in the AI field. They can go deep into the internet. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of more of the classic Digimon. The Digi world is a world that's opposite to the real world, but it's made of a world digital network. It's the same thing. It's just letting you know that this is endless abyss. That's the inside. Anyway, let's get started. Now, Haru, Astra, and Kirin, they're trying to deal with their loss after having their 7 Applimon being taken by Ray. It def it's gonna be difficult for them. It's definitely going to be difficult for them to try to search for Ray. Hey, Gachimon even tries to search for him, it still doesn't work, because of Hackmon's power is so good. They can't use like ordinary means to kind of track him down. So they have to go to the digital sea. It's kind of like digital sea, like at the edge of the internet, and basically, no, it's a sea, but it's a sea of information. You don't drown in it. They go there, they look for information on them. Apparently, Gatchaman goes there to meet a guy named Cookmon. He feeds him food, and stuff like that, and information. Basically, he goes there to to stake it out, kind of like cops, like private investigations. You go to a source, you investigate, they review the intel, Now he's going, and they find out, they go to this island, Reviewmon Island, and the island is full of creatures called Reviewmon. They're kind of hooded figures, very small and short, and wear yellow. And they review things just by looking at people. I really liked how they review the kids, their outfits, giving them like stars. Haru has 2 stars, Kirin has 3 stars, and Astra gets 4 stars. It's definitely very unique. But we know that there's one Reviewmon that's different from the bunch. It's called Gossipmon. Gossipmon, makes a deal with them. If they give him information, he will give them information on what they want. Of course, they give him Kirin's information. She's so embarrassed. It's really funny. And they talk. And he tells her that about Ray. He's a super hacker. He and Athlon they traveled looking for the 7 code Athlon, but they appear they're looking for something that's more than just Applimon. They're looking for something very important, like very particular, which is a very big deal for them, which is something you got to think about. I really enjoyed how it went. We get to see some new encounters. Like for example, we know that that they're on the island. They're not alone. They're being followed by minions of Leviathan. I think his name is Shushimon. I think Sakshiman. I think it's Sakshiman. His name is Sakshiman. At first he talks in riddles, Sakshiman. He's obviously he's kind of what you call the high and mighty, but he's obviously very strong. Like for example, he turns into a fight, he uses their own attack. Like he creates this kind of like this board around them, like this field around them, calls it the red carpet. Sakshiman uses it against them. Like every time they attack, they fall into a trap. He has to use it as a chessboard, basically. Like you're my pawns and stuff like that. It's not exactly like that. Like he can use the field to his advantage. If you're on the field, you're done for. You're not on the field, you have a clear advantage. It's where he fight. It's like where he fights best. Things. Haru, even though he uses Apply Fusion and summons out Dogachimon, it doesn't work. So his attack fails. He managed to use his attack and throw it right back at them, even back into a corner. And he even asked them a few questions and stuff like that about being Apply drivers and stuff like that, which is a very big deal. But just at the moment that things seem bad for them, out comes out Ray and Raidramon. They managed to save them, but however, his intention wasn't to save them. His intention was to go after Sashiman, so he can get information on them. Where is Hajime? He's after information, and the gang realized that he's not aligned with the Leviathan, but he is their enemy. And Tsushima just tell them that they're gonna have to fight. Tsushima has to tell them that, basically, he wants to know that it's a mistake to let them work together. And it's obviously that Rei doesn't consider them as allies. He's aggressive. And Kirin even asked him to give back the Pimon chip for the 7 codes, but he said come and take them. And they eventually realized who he's after. Apparently, minions of Leviathan kidnapped his little brother. So basically, he's on a Kai Tenjo kind of thing. You kidnapped my brother, so I'm gonna have to take him back. So I'm gonna take him back by enemies necessary. I don't know what that reference was to Kai Tenjo. Then you obviously should watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Kaito Tenjo. Should watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. But out of all the Yu-Gi-Oh! series, that's if you guys get the Yu-Gi-Oh! reference, that's fine. Alright, so now not only is Rei wants the 7 called Applimon, he's gonna take all the athlete chips they have. He's gonna take all of their Applimon away from them, which is a very big deal. We know that from experience when you when you collect an Applimon and you grow stronger for it. We've seen from their experience, but it's obvious this guy, Rei, he's far stronger, especially with him and Hackmon and his Super Athlete Fusion Razormon. Now he's going to challenge them for all their athlete chips, and he doesn't consider them as friends at all. Even though he said that he really wanted Tsushima. He didn't care for them. And what he did was to him it was just coincidence. So basically, he doesn't care about them at all. So he's going to take their Applimon and just leave it at that. But it doesn't have to be this way. They could work together, but he doesn't want to work. He obviously works solo. He's very dangerous, and it's going to be hard for them to beat. Looks like we're going to see the next episode is going to be about Rei's origin, what happened to his brother, how he got kidnapped, who is like. Apparently, it looks like going to be one of them tragic stories. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. I really enjoyed this episode. They were trying to look for information and stuff like that. However, they ended up being caught in a trap, got caught up into a fight, it looks like they're going to get caught into another fight. I can't wait to see how our athlete driver is going to get out of this one. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching this. I gave my latest review on Digimon Universe Athlete Monsters. I'm out. Peace. Bye.